Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You missed us, we missed you, but we are back for episode 211 of the Dad Bod Golf Pod, proudly a member of the Believe Podcast Network. Joining me this evening, sporting hats from the same public golf course that anybody can go to, Benjamin Taylor and Kyle Rush. The boys are ready with an electric list thought up by our very own Kyle Rush. Boys, what's going on? It's been a while.
It has. Yo. We got some of the last bits of summer vacation in, little beach action, and we're ready to do a little weekend pod, get you ready for the weekend, and hopefully you're going to play golf, have some fun. We're going to have fun with a list tonight. But first, tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, the number one sports betting website still in the country. Sign up today, get a 50% welcome bonus. Coupon code BLEAV, BLEAV, golf lines, baseball lines, everything you can think of. College football is right around the corner. It's like 30 days away. Like, you got to get ready.
Yes.
Get that account set up, and you can play in the online casino while you're waiting for football to kick off. Preseason football for the NFL is probably going to kick off here pretty soon. And we're just going to have,
as we record,
tons.
Hall of Fame game.
Tons of stuff to bet on. Bet Online's where the game starts. Nate, hit us with the list. Tell us what we're doing tonight.
This was inspired by a man who I didn't know had ever seen a movie before, Kyle Rush. And he told me to pick 6 guys, and then promptly an hour later gave me 6 guys because I was going to try and come up with a heck of a list. But, he's a boss man. What he says goes. So we have got 3 live guys and 3 non-live douchers. And
wow.
We have been given the task to come up with a movie that has been produced, that has been made and produced and released to best describe that golfer. Now, that is a loose rules, meaning
super
that
duper.
Ben is probably going to do a documentary or some direct-to-TV bullshit.
I did get concerned because I'm much older than y'all that I may have picked a movie or two that y'all may not have ever watched or heard of.
Let me just say, Ben, if there's a movie that came out in 1992 and one that came out in 2022, I'm more likely to have seen the 1992.
I did make sure I wanted to keep it after 2000s. So it would be semi-relevant. So at least it's not over 22 years old.
I have some pre-2000 movies.
I do too.
Well, I feel bad now.
At least
I was looking out for you boys. I tried to keep it like 2000s or better.
Actually, there's I would say majority of my movies are pre-2000.
Oh, nice! Look at you, an old soul.
Oh, I am, dude. Give me Harrison Ford and The Fugitive over whatever the kids are watching these days. Yes,
love it.
Believe I didn't put that on my list.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's kick this thing off. We got a lot of golfers.
Who you got, Nate? Who's our first golfer?
Let's start off with Patrick Reed. Let's start off kind of light and funny with old P. Reed. I came up with 2 for most of these guys just because,
I did too.
So let's start off with Benjamin. So we're all gonna do Patrick Reed, and then we'll all do the next guy, and then we'll all do the next guy. So Benjamin starts off for Patrick Reed.
Well, I mean, you had to think that I had to stay with the theme just because when he was Ryder Cup eligible, he was Captain America. He was going to be the guy that everybody wanted playing with him. So I wanted to tie that in. So I went with American Psycho.
Oh, I like it.
Amazing start. What an electric
start. Wow. American Psycho.
I don't think you can trust him. I think he would murder all 3 of us if we were in a room and looked at him funny. I really don't know that I want to be around him after he's had a few drinks.
Could be more accurate for his wife.
Yes. That's it's the American Psycho family, maybe. That could be.
Yeah.
I think the only unrealistic part of that is when Christian Bale does like 1,000 sit-ups. I don't think that Patrick Reed can do 1,000 sit-ups.
Maybe in college when he's about that age, he can't now. Maybe he's worked something out.
Maybe he stole someone's push-up mat.
I think there are a whole lot of other things in that movie that he probably would do that Christian Bale did. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep it.
Let me tell you. All right, hold on, Kyle. Let's be honest. Have you seen American Psycho?
I don't know that I've seen it.
I'm
being completely honest.
Oh, man.
I can't say
now when you watch it, you're going to be like,
Patrick Reed.
Yeah, he's that crazy. Yep.
Yeah. I went a little
with your wife.
You're gonna okay, gotcha. I went a little dark, but it makes sense because
Trust me,
all-
when you see American Psycho, that's
this
about as
is
dark as it
way-
possibly gets.
I promise you this one's about to be darker. You ready?
Okay.
This is The Omen.
Oh,
And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. It makes
Jeez.
perfect sense. It makes
Wow.
perfect sense. All the bad stuff surrounds this guy, and then he wins in the end with a smirk on his face with the live money. So he's done.
Yeah.
He's broken rules. He's done all this bad stuff. They tried to stop him, and at the end, he's got a little smirk on his face. He's taking 100 mil to the bank on the live tour. Patrick Reed,
Nice.
and he even kind of has a boyish little face, like the little scary
Oh,
little
goodness.
child
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Omen.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was pretty dark, but hey, if you walk through it, it makes sense.
Yep. Nobody's laughing at that one. Okay, I went the complete opposite direction of both of you, and
Okay.
I think you got to go Patrick Reed. You got to take him to Napoleon Dynamite. I
had that one too. That was
Really?
possibly my second place for him. But
I could see him in that movie, like maybe up there on the stage where they're doing the butterfly thing.
yeah. So
I could see him.
It is a river.
Oh my goodness.
I could see him. He could actually play the brother. He could play Kip. I think.
Yes, he could.
Yeah.
You
easily.
could sub in. You could sub in Patrick Reed for Kip, and I also had him in Super Bad.
So that
Pretty
means
much
girl-
anything that Jonah Hill plays in, I think. that you
Oh,
could-
that's good. Yeah.
Jonah Hill was a good one. And then for some reason, he reminds me of, you've seen the movie Kingpin, Bill Murray's character.
Yes.
He's Bill Murray's character, the guy that cheats to win, and he ends up winning in the end too. The bad guy
Yes.
wins. And so
For
it's got to
life.
be a movie where the bad guy wins.
I mean, Patrick Reed has a master's.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
All right, let's we got everybody's. Let's move on to Dustin Johnson,
All right.
the old DJ.
You mean to go first this time?
Yeah, you go right
Yeah.
ahead, bub.
So Dustin Johnson, this one, honestly, it should have been easy, but I just went with Varsity Blues. It's like
that's good.
it's like
That's a good one.
It's a guy. He's an athlete, but he's always thinking about. I mean, he's just like, I don't know. He's still got the mindset of like a high school guy, chasing, doing stuff he shouldn't be doing. You got
Yes.
the whole slipping and falling at the Masters, getting suspended for doing blow on the down low. Like,
Oh my, you're not supposed to
just
say
went
that.
ahead-
That didn't
we-
happen. Remember, that didn't happen.
We just
That
went
didn't
ahead and threw that out there. Like,
happen.
I don't know, kind of country. Varsity Blues is Texas football. He's from South Carolina. I just went with Varsity Blues. That to me, that kind of seems like Dustin Johnson.
Very good. Very
I
underrated movie.
I play sports. I'm good at it, but I'm more worried about the party afterwards.
Yes.
I
He's
just play
partic-
sports to access other things.
He's in
Yes,
particular,
exactly.
he's Tweeter in Varsity Blues.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Tweeter. I like it.
Twitter. That's what we call Ben.
Hey, you want to see a new Twitter end zone dance? You know what I call it? New Twitter end zone dance.
I love the fact that he's reciting lines from Varsity Blues.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies of all
A
time.
10.
I give it a 10.
A 10. Go ahead, Nate.
I think. I mean, this is one of those. This is obvious that you have to do. I'm going Scarface for DJ.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just you went the drug route.
All right.
Yeah, I sure did. Baby.
Yeah. Say hello
Because
to
you
my
know what,
little friend.
the first thing that you think of when you think of DJ is first his wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second, he won the Masters in November, and third is those beers.
I don't know
Booger
that I would
sugar.
put I don't know that I'd put it in those three in that order. But you go right ahead.
They're in
Do
that.
you-
Those
do you
three
put
are in
no-
there
You
though.
put nose beers above the Masters in
Yes,
November?
yes, more than likely, yes.
Do you put it above his wife?
I don't think I
no,
put,
absolutely not.
Paulina's one for sure.
Paulina's one because Paulina had a thing for herself, like Instagram influencer, before she even met him. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's one.
That's where she really liked to show her ass cheeks and stuff like that a lot.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and that was a bug. We're speaking of Between Two Ferns, and he asked Brad Pitt. He's like, "Is it hard to keep a suntan?" He's like, "What?" He's like, "Living in your wife's shadow." That's what I feel like as a DJ.
exactly.
Wow.
Oh man,
Very
poor
good.
guy. Poor guy. But anyway,
Benjamin, give us
I'm
give us the Dustin Johnson movie.
I will give you not only the movie, but like we did with Kyle, where we got the name Tweeter, I'll give you the character from the movie. Magic Mike, and he plays the old retired dancer Matthew McConaughey's character that runs the whole show and does blow the entire time. And does nothing but stay drunk
Didn't
and
we
Wow.
say?
walks around with his shirt off the entire time.
Didn't we say Camilo Villegas could play in Magic Mike?
There's
Like,
no doubt he
that
could.
could be his.
Yes.
That could be his job.
I thought he
The alternate
was.
reality job.
I thought he wasn't out Magic Mike. to
Actually,
be
might
honest.
be in Magic Mike. Camilo might be in Magic Mike.
He kind of looks like one of the guys that was in Magic Mike. Now I think about it. The guy, he's in like a lot of different things, and he's got like the long. He kind of looks Spanish, but he's not. You know what I'm talking about?
Kalen, the big Magic Mike.
Yes, he is. He is
Lori-
Spanish.
Lori and
He's
Ka-
married
Lori and
to.
Kalen, pretty big
He's
on
married
Magic
to.
Mike.
He's married to Sofia Vergara.
Don't act like you haven't seen it, Nate. You
Don't
know,
act like I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Have you
Okay.
not?
Don't
Awesome
believe
movie.
it. You only saw
I
the
have no- I have
triple
no-
X, right?
I have no problem with it. I have no issue with the content.
Okay.
Lori liked it.
I don't
Kat saw it
remember.
before we met.
Lori liked it.
Not since.
That's one of those things like her and all her girlfriends watched, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that. The
Ooh,
Magic
look at
Mike
those
thing.
abs. I wonder how. Huh?
Let's go see Triple XXL or whatever that last.
Oh
second
my
one
goodness. Yeah, she saw that one too. She liked both of them.
was. He sounds so
Ben,
defeated.
take off your shirt and dance for me.
Let me just say, by Dad Bod Golf Pod, it does not look the same in the mirror as what it does on that movie. I can
Okay,
promise
yeah, I just can call you Channing as much as I want to, but you just
Yeah.
don't look like.
you.
Is
do
that
in
everybody?
the dark. You do in the dark. You look real good in the dark.
Dancing in the dark.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead, Nate. Who we got for number 3?
We're going with Spieth, which I think is this is tough. There's just
Yeah.
To me, there's just nothing. There's nothing here.
I went with one that I'm gonna be. I hope I don't regret it, but I went with Rain Man.
Oh,
Oh, that's probably good. The way, yeah, he mumbles to himself a lot. That's a very
he's
good one.
he's numbers. He's mumbles to always
interesting.
talking through sort of maybe on the I don't know. That's what I went.
Maybe a
with.
little on the Asperger side. You think? Just
yeah,
a tad?
you went there. You
I
just,
did. I
you-
went right in there.
Well, no, Ben did. I mean, you kind of
I
tiptoed your way
tiptoed
up,
around it.
and Ben just jumped right in.
I mean, we
but-
just talked about Magic Mike. We might as well go down the other road.
There's
too. You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
else on this list that I would have put for this before, which I did a similar type
Yeah.
of deal. But
Uh-oh, we may have the same one. All right, go ahead. Is it my turn, Nate, or your turn?
go ahead, Benjamin.
I want to
Jordan
give you the
Spieth.
2 that I didn't choose first, but I don't think you'd use either one. I tried to go the positive route, unlike Kyle, and I was going to say like the Patriot, just because he's like the All-American kid from Texas and all that kind of stuff. And then I was like the Dark Knight Rises, because he's going to end up like coming back and playing at some point. But I went with Great Expectations because we all have him, and he just deflates all of us all the time because
Oh.
it never happens.
Oh
so.
wow,
Good gracious.
that would have been a good one for someone else on the list.
Yes, it would be. I went another way with that one too.
I did
know
too.
who you're talking about.
There definitely could have been some crossover on some of these.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This one I came up with like 3 minutes before we started recording. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know. I just feel like
Fantastic.
Jordan Spieth would just skip class and Jordan.
Jordan.
He didn't know.
Jordan.
He didn't know. I told you that my sister, like, she taught him. He was like a freak about it. He was more like Rain Man.
Yeah, he's Rain.
Yeah,
Man.
I just
He got pissed that he didn't make an A. He like yelled at her.
I'm not gonna lie. I texted the guys and said, "Can we see about Jordan Spieth?" I think if someone
Yeah.
else had picked the 6 guys, Jordan Spieth wouldn't have been in there. But the 6 guys were picked, and that's where
I was struggling thinking of PGA Tour guys, to be honest.
JT, but he hasn't been vocal about anything, so I can see how you could forget him.
Sorry, I could have gone with JT. I
I
could
should
have
have
gone
come
with
up with one for JT, but
JT's just like I just like him too much though. It's like I couldn't think of anything.
I like him until his last interview that he did on another podcast, and I've got a real big issue with him right now.
I have to go. You have to send it to me later. I'll have to. You know what I don't have an issue with, Ben?
What's that?
My Blue Tees rangefinder.
Oh no, you don't.
Nope, no issues with Blue Tees. Sold another one today. Did y'all see that notification?
We did see that.
Somebody else.
I wish they would
I don't
send us
get
a
the
notification of who it
notifications.
is. I would love to like reach
Yeah.
out to personally
But
thank
where
them
does
like
that
on
go
social
to?
media
I
or
don't
something.
see the notifications.
It goes.
You go to the email. You
Yeah.
told us you don't have your email tied into it. It's the Dad Bod Golf Pod email. You said you get
We'll
no
talk
emails
about
from
that.
work.
We'll get you set up later. But yeah, so these things are selling like crazy. People are using their coupon code Dadbod, saving another 10% off already incredible savings. They get all the features of the giant Biggs box, expensive brands. You got toggle on and off slope. You got the infrared buzz lock on. You got the magnet on the side, and I'm getting better at. You got scan mode, which I love, and I'm
You
really
still had
good.
a few moments. You still had a few moments.
I know I did, but I'm getting better. I love scan mode, just being able to just pop it on, hit the bunker, flip it back to the pin, lock on the pin. I love that thing a lot. Yeah, they look cool.
I have a blue tee story.
All right, hit it.
Kyle already knows this because when we played the other day, I told him the story. So we get to par 3 out at Sagahatchee. Number, what is that? That's going to be 6. Because 7's the par.
Beautiful.
No, 7.
6.
7 because 8's the par.
Yeah, great. You go up the hill to the tee box to number 8, the par 5 afterwards.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. So it's 7. So we're on 7, and I get up there and I shoot it, and the guys I'm playing with, I said 158.
Sounds about
And
right.
they were like, no chance. They're like, it's got to be at least 170. I said, blue tee says it is 158. That's with the slope. It's 158. They tee off and they hit the green, but not very close. And then I told Kyle, this has been the closest I've come to a hole in one in a while. Right at the stick, lands about a 1.5 feet short, rolls to within about 6 inches. And I turned around and looked at my buddy Bobby and I said, I told you, 158, bitch, blue tees.
Blue tees.
Yes. Blue
Should've been a
tees from the
commercial.
white tees, baby. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Should have been a commercial. Should have been
Let's
a
go.
commercial. Exactly. Yeah. So
You're
check
like-
them. Go ahead.
You're like, oh, sorry, Bobby. Looks like it was 158 and 6 inches, bitch.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I
And
did
you'll
tell
love
him
it
when we
too.
got I did tell him when I got up there because it was a little to the left. I said, pulled it just a tad.
Yeah. You always got to say that. You got to.
Saw his G Wagon at RTJ the other day. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. So check them out. Blue Tea, save big. Coupon code Dadbod. Take 10% off. We really appreciate it. No need to spend $600 on a rangefinder anymore. It's just dumb. So don't.
No,
do it.
because he has one of those GPS things from another company, and it did say like 170, completely off base.
Wrong.
Yep.
Laser in blue tees.
Either
Let's
that
go.
or he drank last night and he's got the shakes and he was shooting the bunker behind the green. You know,
It could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. Could have been. All right, hit the last part of the list. This is the PGA Tour. Are you been mixing it all?
I've been mixing it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been mixing
cool.
it up. Let's go to DuChambeau. Old Bryson.
Bryson Dayslam.
Old
Let's got it.
B. Ryson DeChambeau.
Right?
All right. This is shows that I'm a dad and I have kids and we like to watch old Disney movies, but go with me on this, okay? The movie is Flubber. Okay. Do you remember the movie
God, it's
Flubber?
been so long since I've
With,
seen that movie.
Okay.
With,
Robin
what's his name?
Williams.
Robin Williams.
He's a mad scientist. He creates this thing. It's supposed to be great, but it ends up doing a lot of damage. But if you harness it right, it can be cool. So that's Bryson. I tried to invent this new way to play golf, but really all I do is break shit and hit people out of bounds and lose balls and lose tournaments. And but if I can just harness it just right, it'll work because
It'll hit.
because the science says so, because the statistics say so, because the math says so. And I'll probably never get married because Robin Williams misses his wedding like 3 times because he's trying to do inventions. That is exactly what Bryson will. It's basically golf. Bryson and doing golf in Flubber.
He's trying to do inventions. I like that.
Yeah, do inventions.
What are you doing? Inventions.
What do you
I'm
do for a
doing
living? I do
inventions.
inventions.
Inventions. I'm an inventioning nurse.
Yes, I do inventions. I do multiple of them. So Flubber, I went with Flubber.
Flubber's good.
I like it. I like it. That's a very fitting one.
R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah. No
Tragic.
kidding.
Crazy enough, I also went with a Robin Williams film here.
Wow.
Opposite end of the spectrum. Good Will Hunting.
Oh, I can see-
Went Good
Matt
Will
Damon
Hunting.
character?
Matt Damon. Troubled. Too smart for his own good.
Yep.
Struggles to jump into society with the mind that he has. This is not funny. It's just
it's not funny. It is what it is.
You're the way you put it. It is funny.
the other one I had for him is Pulp Fiction, just because I think he's weird. And that movie, it's just weird.
That's a great movie, by the way.
It's awesome. Yeah.
That's one of mine and Lori's favorite movies. Anytime it's on, we're probably watching that.
So I tell people that you the first time you watch Pulp Fiction, you're like, and then you wake up 2 weeks later and you're like, oh shit, that was good. Like,
Yeah.
And
The
every
first time-
time you watch it, you see something
I don't
different.
know that I don't know. That's another one I don't know that I can say I've seen all the way through.
I would
Okay,
put that
so
one- I would
your
put that
home,
near the top.
your homework assignment is to watch all the Quentin Tarantino movies
You've seen, I've seen,
You can't watch one of them with the kids. Not one damn one can you watch.
I've seen
with the kids.
Django and Dust Till Dawn. I've seen both of those.
Well, Dust Till Dawn's by far the worst out of the 12
It's
that he's
terrible.
done thus far.
Django's good, but it is
Django's
awesome.
good.
Django's the best.
Django's an assault.
You need to watch it because he's only doing 13. His next one will be his last.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to watch it.
You need to watch him.
For whatever reason, Derek off of Step Brothers reminded me of Bryson. Like super douchey, tries too hard. His parents don't really love him, but he's and they just put up with him. That's that for some reason.
I started to go that way, and I think the reason I started to go that way is because all the memes were brought up with he and Kepka, Step Brothers, whenever they hated each other and then liked each other and all that. So I started to go that route. Instead, I kind of went the same route as Nate, but with an older movie called A Beautiful Mind.
Dude, yes, that one came across my mind. No doubt.
Is that Russell Crowe?
Yes, Russell Crowe,
Yeah.
based on a true story about a kid that does so, just like Nate's. I mean, totally based on a true story, and he seems like the guy that just ends up going batshit crazy because of all the overthinking that he does.
Tortured by his own mind.
Yes,
Tortured by his own mind.
By his own mind. Yes.
Those three movies we just named are so similar. Flubber,
yes,
Good Will Hunting, and A Beautiful Mind. Like
Which of these are not like the other?
as soon as you went
Academy
with
Award winners.
Yeah, as soon as you went with Flubber, though, Kyle, I started because I thought Nate may go with A Beautiful Mind because he had said that he was doing something similar a while ago, and you threw that hint out there, Nate. And so I started to go with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where Rick Moranis did the same thing like in Flubber. Like he's doing nothing but just making shit up, and he ends up shrinking his kids and ruining the entire family. But I've changed my mind on that. Went with Beautiful Mind instead.
Cool.
That's a that's a good one because Bryson and Arrival. Also, I toyed with Arrival. It's a little bit newer. I don't know if it'll have the staying power that those other ones will have. But
is that Aliens?
Seen Arrival? Yeah, they learn to communicate with the
aliens. It's a weird one.
Oh yeah,
Amy Adams. I'm a big Amy Adams guy though.
I don't know that I finished that one. How does it end? Everybody die?
They all die at the end.
No, it was like all a dream or something. I don't know.
Okay,
cool. It's like
also Good Will Hunting, bar none, my favorite movie of all time. Like,
it's a good one.
Definitively,
it's a good one.
My favorite movie.
It's a very good one. Very good one.
Yep.
All right, hit the next one.
All right, we've only got two left. We're gonna go Rory. Okay.
I gotta
McIlroy. Rory McIlroy. We're gonna get Kyle with the goods on Rory McIlroy.
All right, Rory, the guy that the PGA Tour depends on. He's the hero of the PGA Tour, but in the end, he doesn't win. This is Avengers: Infinity War. Is Rory? Is Rory? He's the hero that from your childhood you look up to, the one we were depending on to save the day, and Thanos kills you in the end. Avengers: Infinity War, Rory. Y'all can't beat that one.
I don't know.
I've actually got two.
I kind of like mine.
Okay, let's hear.
That's a strong one though, and it's also
because
you're an
Avenger-y.
Yeah, you're a Marvel guy.
Marvel. Yeah, you're
still haven't seen Thor. We didn't end up. Me and Ben didn't.
Go see it.
We didn't end up going.
We didn't end up going.
Drink too much?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
I had to go home and go to bed.
To me,
I tell you what, there's nothing better than getting a little lit.
Ben and I, we already talked about it. We played putt in the rain, in lightning. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah. We went to the 19th hole, played putt in the rain, and I won on a walk off. It was awesome.
I got a 19th hole for you.
I bet you do. Is it my turn? Go ahead. So I went with a movie that I don't know that y'all have seen. Me having daughters, I have. I went with Miss Congeniality.
Oh, nice.
He wins
Hathaway, right?
He went
or Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. And because he wins the one portion of the 4-day tournament. He wins one of those days, and that's all he wins. And he never brings home the title. So he is Miss Congeniality because he can't put together
Hey, and wait,
in order to win.
Here's another one. Isn't Miss Congeniality, the one where all the other players
everybody likes them?
So everybody likes you.
Yes.
But you can't ever win.
Right. You can't ever win. You just win Miss Congeniality. That's Rory.
Really good. That's so good.
That was strong.
Wow. That's really good. Dang.
Not this has anything to do with it, but I just feel like your daughters like Confessions of a Shopaholic.
I don't know that they've seen that. If they have that and told me about it,
Or Devil Wears
That's not-
Prada.
Annabelle likes that one. Macy's not a big fan. Macy, she was going to go with me and Kyle. She's a big Marvel fan. She's not
Okay.
into all those girly movies. She wants the Thors and the Captain Americas and Black Panther and all that kind of stuff. She's into all that
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
No,
so
my
buff
brother's
guys
a-
in tights. Okay, so good. Your daughter-
Your brother's a Miss Congeniality fan. Is that
No,
what you're
he's going to
say?
be an extra in a Marvel movie coming out.
Oh,
They released
You're
a
not-
trailer and he found himself in the corner of it. So shout out,
really?
brother. Yeah, it's Black Panther too. He's an extra. It's pretty cool.
But he's white.
I know he was a white. He played a white guy too, believe it or not. But they're gonna have white people in the movie, I think.
Dude, Hollywood.
I know. Okay, go ahead.
So there's Black Panther 2 coming out, and all we're talking about is the white extra.
I know.
This show's
shouldn't-
gonna get canceled.
I know. Right now,
And like, if you've ever met your brother, like, there's white and there's your brother.
which is even more white.
I mean, if you've met Kyle, like, this guy makes Kyle look not white.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't you even explain to us, Kyle, that he wears like the same thing every day, like the khaki pants and the golf shirt, like the same exact thing every day?
No, I mean,
He
it's
drives a
different.
Chevy. Sorry, go ahead.
Actually, not anymore. But not anymore, Nate. He has a super white guy car.
Got that little Mercedes C300
You got a Honda
AMG
Accord?
with the
Oh, he has a
19-inch gloss matte finish wheels that he wanted.
Yeah.
He's like, so if you see one of those, just let me know. I said, I just forgot everything that you just said there, big guy.
He got it. He got it. It's like this thing's gonna have a car seat in it. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dude,
all
I mean,
right.
they went and played putt-putt at a indoor dinosaur glow-in-the-dark place.
I went. I was
That is
there.
some white people shit.
I was,
I know you're
I was
there. Yeah.
there.
It looked
was awesome.
phenomenal.
And you
My
celebrate
bro-
hole-in-ones on
Did you
Instagram.
see that hole in one?
It was
I mean,
fantastic.
crazy.
It was incredible. You had to absolutely crow hop it to get it up that hill
Yeah.
too. There was T-Rexes. There was my son's a big dino
Dude,
person.
so he pans over to your son and he's just jumping up and down.
yeah,
And I don't think it was because of the hole-in-one. I think it was just
he was
overload for
screaming
him.
every time you go into a new room. There was a dinosaur, and he's like he knows all the dinosaurs, so he'll be like, "Oh, it's a Dilophosaurus," and we're like, "What the heck is that?" And he's like, "It's the one that spits at you." And sure enough, if you've seen Jurassic Part 1, the thing with it comes out like this, we pull up, there he is, and so he's like,
Wow.
"Dad, come see this. You have never seen this." It was so funny. It's pretty cool. Should go there.
That's
Jurassic Golf in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Anyway,
That's
shout
awesome.
out. Send the
Man.
check.
Send the check, Jurassic Golf. Okay, have you? Let's see. So, hold on. Let's go back. What movie did you do for Rory? What'd y'all
Rory
do?
Miss Congeniality
I
and
did
Avengers
Infinity
Endgame.
War. Affinity War.
All right, I've got two.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're both good. First one is Star Wars Episode 1. You've
Okay.
got 3 of the best movies that have ever come out. Just this trilogy that builds on itself. And
Yeah.
then 20 years later, 30 years later, Episode 1 comes out, and it's like, what in the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
Just absolute
Yeah.
trash. Just like drag the Star Wars name through the dirt, which is what Rory is doing to himself at this moment right now.
Yes.
Like 2010's Rory was like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back.
We're never
what's
going to
the
be friends with Rory.
I forget.
No,
what the
we're not,
episode
and that's
6
fine
called.
with me.
And
actually.
then 10 years later, like boom, Phantom Menace, and it is just a joke. It's a miserable movie, and they only get worse. Episode 2 and 3, like it's like if it could only get worse, it gets worse.
You know, the bad part about that, Nate, is they were shooting for a younger audience to get them involved so that they would end up watching the ones from like the 70s and 80s. And even my daughters did not like any of them. They were like,
loved them already.
this is stupid. Like they did not like it.
I love the old ones already.
I know.
Now you know why. Now you know why when the dude gave the scripts to Lucas, like he gave, or whoever did it, who gave the scripts, are like, yeah, the first 3 suck. We're just going to start with number 4. That's what happened. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
happened.
You're right.
Then they went
The
back and made
second
it when they
one-
sucked.
The second one is Fight Club, because I think Rory is truly having an internal struggle with some other version of himself. every
That's a
time he
good
tees
one.
It up.
Oh, that is a good one.
I had Shutter Island for
Oh,
a similar
dude.
reason. That
You
was
could
one
have
of
done
my-
that with that could have been a good Bryson one too.
That
Yeah.
Rory was Shutter Island because he doesn't win in the end, but he's like having a battle like with himself.
That
That's
was,
kind
that was Shutter Island's rough.
I
That
went
is,
with a
yeah.
few on him. I wrote down Almost Famous because he has a great time the entire time that he's there, but he comes away with nothing at the end.
Nice.
I went with Mr.
$4.99 Target special.
I went with Mr. Nobody just because we at the end of the day, he's not on the leaderboard.
Oh my gosh.
And then the other one was,
That's
"Oh brother,
harsh.
where art thou?" Because I just wasn't real sure if we could find him or not.
I think
Ben
that's
was really good at the
worst. That's the
title.
worst one. Yeah, you just take
But it's the title, but that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Because if you've ever seen "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," Rory doesn't fit in there. At
Oh
all.
yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not
No.
part of the cast. He's just rolling with the title.
The title was perfect though.
Yeah.
John Goodman is amazing.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the last one?
okay,
Tiger.
Oh yeah,
last one is
Tiger.
Tiger Woods. I had like 12 of them.
Yeah,
I have so
cycle.
many. I have so many.
I actually
I
had
did-
Fight Club for Tiger for a little while.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we'll do on this one then. Is Nate, it's your turn to go first. So just go ahead and give all of them.
So I
Even if we double up, just give all of them.
all right, I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
The first one, I'm gonna go with my funny one for the first one. The first one is Homeward Bound. Because you just, you think it's over, and then at the end they come cresting over the hill. Tiger wins the Masters, and
Tiger
he's
Shadow
back,
for sure.
baby. He is back.
It's Tiger Shadow for sure.
Yes.
And the next two, I think I'm gonna bundle somewhat into the same, kind of for similar reasons. The first one being Point Break,
Okay.
because he spends this whole time like chasing this. They chase the 50-year storm. Have you guys seen Point Break, the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chasing the 50-year storm. He's pursuing excellence. He surfs for like, not just because he enjoys it, because like it gives him this empowering feeling. But at the end of the day, he's a shitty person. And I took a deep look at Tiger these last few days. For whatever reason, I had a conversation, and we forget about shitty Tiger. And I don't know why he gets to never have to talk about that anymore.
Why he gets a
But-
pass on the moral compass while the live guys are having
Yeah.
to answer questions on it? Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna parlay that right into The Town with Ben Affleck, and he kind of gets
Oh.
made the hero, and he's like a big community guy, and he supports the hockey thing. But then today he's a bank robber. He's a shitty dude, does shitty stuff, and everybody still loves him and somehow like looks up to him. So I'm gonna go kind of
wow.
deep, and I'm gonna kind of call Tiger out on this. Is that it bothers
It's
me
brutal.
that we forget about.
The good news is you went total opposite of what I went. So
Yeah.
we're not going to be nowhere.
And I
close.
was all over the place. I actually had Saving Private Ryan, but I was like, you know what? There's honor in that, and that's not where I'm going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I
Oh,
just
boy.
wanted to put him
I
on
went-
blast.
I went in like a really opposite and like obvious direction.
Yes, me too.
Did
I
you guys do
too.
like I Am Legend? or
I didn't
something?
No.
overthink it like Nate did and go that. By the way, Nate, did you see the second Point Break like I told you to? Have you watched?
Not yet.
remake?
But
So-
you and me talking about it is part of what.
Yeah.
Real quick, just sidetrack. So I feel like I've seen both, but I can't really remember the first one very much. In the second one, is the first one they're trying to seek those 7 or 8? Like,
Nope, that's number 2.
that's number 2. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
The first one, it's the surfing, and it's
First one, they're
Keanu
bank robbers.
I'm
That's
an
it.
FBI agent.
Yeah.
And
I
then the
gotcha.
first one, they're keeping the money, and the second one, remember, they're stealing the money
Giving
and
it
giving it to poor
away.
people.
Yeah.
because they're already filthy rich.
Yep, gotcha. That makes sense. All right, so my Tiger one's way obvious, but RoboCop. I mean,
Oh, that's good.
Robo-
That's not
RoboCop.
that obvious. Not that obvious.
Not that obvious. I never
RoboCop,
thought of that one.
he was in a bad like accident / shootout or something like
That's what I
that.
said.
where
They
he-
tried to murder him. It wasn't much
murdered-
of an accident. They tried to
yeah,
kill him.
yeah, and they rebuild him, and then he goes out and fights crime. But
Yes.
we're just we got the master. So I'm just gonna say that was him being rebuilt and then coming back and fighting crime, and maybe he'll win another one. So I went with RoboCop. There was
I was
another.
expecting you to do Iron Man.
Grayson Huff said Gladiator. I thought that was pretty good.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went RoboCop.
That was the only one you had?
I mean, I could run through a bunch, I guess, but those two
A
were
couple of others. 2 honorable mentions.
I don't have them. Go ahead. You go ahead and go.
I went with John Wick.
Okay.
Just because I went with like powerful Tiger that you did not F with back when he was in the 99 through 2010 season. And as soon as you started messing with him, he put you down.
Yeah.
pretty
Mm.
easily.
Equalizer was a good one.
Stephen
wasn't it?
Ames. Remember Stephen Ames
Yes.
talking a little shit? Rory Sabatini's entire career got ruined by Tiger Woods. Sergio Garcia. All guys
Sergio,
that just got
out.
slayed.
Phil.
Hey, but you know what? You know who was the one guy that kills John Wick? Little known golfer named Y.E. Yang. That was the old John Wick killer.
Oh,
was-
wow.
It was a John Wick.
I'll
killer.
never forget that hybrid that sealed the deal. That
And then he
hybrid
my
smokes
God.
him in the President's Cup like a month later, and then nobody cares because it's the President's Cup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, wait, it's
It
not a,
does the old slinger 4-iron.
yeah, it's not
Ah.
a major at that point. And then one of the honorable mentions, just because it was kind of late in his career, I went with Cinderella Man. I thought that may be something that he could, because he's limping around. He's not doing quite well. He's going against everybody. And he, like Kyle said, he pulls out the Masters. Like he's good for one more. He's good for one more fight.
You
Really?
can parlay him into like Rocky Balboa, like the the seventh Rocky movie.
The one that if he fights again, he's gonna like have a brain
He's gonna-
bleed or something
yeah,
like
he's
that.
gonna
Yeah,
die.
is that 5 where they're like, yeah, look, if you take one more big punch, you're just gonna die.
Yep, you're gonna die.
Was it 5 where he fought Tommy? It had to be.
Yes.
Yeah, he
4.
comes
It was
out
5.
and he trains Tommy, and then
He
4
trains
is the
Tommy.
Russian.
Yeah.
5 is when Tommy forget what his name is.
Tommy Gunn.
Rest
Yeah,
in
I mean-
peace.
Tommy Gunn.
I'm a big Rocky guy.
Then he was like a real boxer, and then he got
Yes.
HIV.
Yes.
Yeah. Sucks. Let's just bring the mood down, Kyle. How about that? Let's just end the show talking about HIV.
You got any other great ideas, Kyle? You want to bring up any?
I do have something else we're gonna run through really quick.
Okay.
For the great movies, by the way, great list, guys.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to
Yep.
think of one that stood out in particular. Miss Congeniality
That was a good one.
For
Rory.
Rory is probably my personal favorite outside of all the ones that I did.
Oh
obviously.
yeah.
Um,
I really
Okay.
like my flubber. I'm really
yeah,
really
Flubber,
hanging.
Flubber dug deep.
Definitely.
Yep.
Flubber was definitely outside the box. That's for sure.
I think if you give me enough time, I could come up with probably 27 good ones for Bryson.
Oh
And
yeah.
they would
Yeah,
all be
more than likely.
a beautiful mind. I think you could do Shutter Island for Bryson.
Yeah. Easily.
I think you could do Silence of the Lambs for Bryson.
Oh wow.
Well,
but,
I mean, you could
And
do
he
the
could be
same,
multiple characters in that.
you
in
could
that
do
movie.
the same
Yeah.
thing with you could do the same thing with Tiger if you decide not to go down the dark path of drugs and fornication and all that like Nate did.
You can do that.
You do tons
you
of
can
comeback
go down that
stories.
path, and then you can go down the I Am Legend.
There
type
could be a
of
good-
path.
There's got to be a good redemption movie out there we can
Yeah.
go with instead of
Pursuit of
just
Happiness.
Pursuit of happiness. A good redemption
Okay, but
story.
I just don't see where the redemption is. Like we just let him off the hook. Like
I
He
get it.
can't. He's
you know.
he's.
what debt has he paid?
I want to
society?
say something right now, but I'm not. He's doing his. I feel like he's doing a service right now. He's to really clean up the image with the girls. If you know, if you catch my drift, if you know where I'm going with this,
Yeah.
He's like, God's like, all right,
you're
you
stuck
gotta
with this
take
one.
this. You gotta take this 4, and just just be your partner for life.
Stuck
He's like-
with it.
Be like, wait, where's she come from? She manages your restaurant. She's a restaurant manager making 36 grand a year, and you are gonna just rescue her from the depths of evil.
And there's no shaking it.
And she doesn't have to do an opening or closing shift ever again.
Look, here's the way it works. It's either the 4 or hell. You get your choice. Which one do you want?
He took the 4.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh man, that's the worst thing I've said on the pod, and I really apologize.
It's okay.
But everybody's thinking it. You're thinking it.
Who are you apologizing to?
Oh, you're thinking it, listener.
I was not thinking that.
Listener, you were thinking it.
All
All right.
right,
what
real
you got?
quick. We had a really good fast food discussion the other day.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to just fire these off. I didn't want to give them to y'all because I just want raw answers.
Okay.
So I've got 4 bests.
Okay.
It's going to be best blank. And you really just got to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Be
And
very
I-
specific. When we say drive-through, it's there. You can't go sit down and be waited on. It is a drive-through. Like you either
Right.
go to a counter and order, or you drive
Yes.
through. No.
So, but I'm taking Five Guys as not fast food because you order it and then they cook it. So I'm
Okay.
taking fast.
And
Okay.
there
Five
is no
Guys
drive-through. Five
No.
Guys is not a drive-through.
I don't know if maybe one random one has
Yeah.
one. Whataburger is close. I'm gonna let Whataburger slide. I think that one's very, very close.
Okay, got it.
But besides that, yeah, I mean, you like if you say Cracker Barrel, I'll come to your house.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, if you say Cracker Barrel for best fries, then I'll come to your house. Okay, best fast food, and I'm gonna say this. It's like their number one best fast food burger. Their number one combo. Like you can't say like some obscure special burger from McDonald's, like the number 9. Like just the best burger.
Okay.
Best burger in fast food.
Oh
Ben,
boy.
best burger.
Double Whopper with cheese.
Oh,
Burger
strong.
King.
So strong.
Okay.
Very, very strong.
Double Whopper with cheese. That thing is, and I mean fully loaded too. Anytime they put the lettuce, tomato, and
Is
all
that just the
stuff
number
on there-
one with the
Yeah, I think
Whopper?
it's, I think,
It's the number
I
2,
think
but
the-
I'll
I
let
think-
it slide.
yeah, it's number 2. It's number
Whopper's
2
number
because
one.
yeah, the Whopper's number
The
1.
single Whopper.
You
yeah.
got to get the
You
you
gotta
got to
get
get the double because the patty's as
Yeah.
thin as a fingernail. I'm gonna go Hardee's.
don't-
The Hardee's $6 burger at number
What?
1. The number 1 $6 burger.
That's a good one.
Really?
The meaty, good, wholesome burger.
By the way, let me tell you
None of
one
that
that's
flat
overrated before Nate decides to name his, because this, you can go through a drive-through there. And I got told, you got to get a burger here, even though I swear I never will. Jim and Nick's, totally overrated. Everybody was like, the burger's so phenomenal because they
Oh,
smoke
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Burger's
No burgers
great.
at barbecue places. No, 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 no.
Absolutely awful.
No burgers at barbecue
Sinful
places.
is what that is.
I tried
Don't-
it just to try it because they talked about how big and great it was. It totally fell flat. Totally
Don't
awful.
get burgers at places that don't do burgers.
right.
Yeah,
D-
seriously. Like seafood
Don't.
restaurants, don't get a
Yeah,
burger.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at least they do meat there. So I thought they had a chance.
Okay.
I would say Dairy Queen's probably one of the
Oh.
worst I was gonna say one of the worst burgers.
No,
I think,
Blitz
I think-
Burger growing up was fantastic.
I think
Dairy Queen's gone
is
through a
a
very big
mediocre
change.
burger.
Okay, look.
maybe I need to try it again.
No, you don't.
No,
because
no,
the
the best
Dairy
was-
Queen of old,
Yes.
which probably went corporate or whatever
Yeah.
before you were born. It's trash now. Like Dairy Queen used to have the best chicken fingers on the face of the
Yes.
earth, and now it's those frozen.
Now at the frozen
Wraps.
Tyson chicken fingers you can do at
Yes.
home, and you're paying $9 for 3 of them at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen
Don't
used to
do
be
it.
the bee's knees. All right, sorry.
Look,
go ahead.
I'm gonna take. I'm just a huge fan. I'm gonna take Whataburger here.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna slap the Whataburger button. I don't
They're
think
so
that we can
thin.
really say In-N-Out because it's just not around here.
No,
But,
If you just get the number 1 though, like with nothing, the Whopper and the Whataburger meat, it's like
You can get it all.
15. It's like 15% meat and 75% bun, and then the rest is,
yeah, but when you dip it in
Yeah.
the spicy, when you dip it in that
Oh, dude,
Whataburger
quit,
spicy
stop.
ketchup, you can't
you
go
know,
wrong.
I'll
Okay.
go right now. You think I'm
Yeah.
scared? I'm not scared.
Nate and I are going to be at Whataburger when
Okay.
this is over with.
Yeah.
all right, good deal. All right,
Okay,
go-
good.
what's the
All right.
next one?
Okay. Best fries. Best fries.
Okay, Wendy's to me.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll
you
get
said that
Wendy's
the other day.
all day long. A little
That
bit of
I-
skin left on them. I want Wendy's.
I'll still go with what I said the first time around. I'll still say Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Those thin fries that you can just grab a handful of them and dip them.
See, we're giving you a very, very skinnier.
You're
TV
walking a
consumption
fine
here
line.
because they do have a drive-through, but generally you go into Steak and Shake and you get waited on. You have to leave a tip, which
See, which is funny.
completely
You said that
unqualified
last
for
time, and I
me.
guess I've never eaten inside of a Steak and Shake because you said that. I was like, come to think of it, I've never eaten inside of one.
See, I've never gone to the Steak and Shake drive-through, so
I'm
there you
I'm on that side. I've never gone through the drive through there, but
I'm going to give you the benefit of
Respect.
the doubt on that one because there's a drive-through and because you clearly have been to it and clearly haven't been inside.
I
Best
will go.
fries.
I tell you what, my backup then would be probably McDonald's especially after they've done them hot, fresh.
that's probably the
yeah,
closest to Steak and
fresh.
Shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Let
taking
me ask you this:
Jack's.
if you found one of those, I'm just kidding.
No, don't go that route.
I'm taking Jack's.
Jack's is
Jack's
good.
/ Milo's because I think they're the same. Crinkle
are.
cut is a superior fry in all regards, everywhere across the world, across the planet. Give me crinkle cut. Give me a lot of crinkle cut, and give them to me however you want them.
With
Just
the little with
seasoning.
the popcorn salt.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy, that was a
Uh,
unique thing the first time I had it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've
Crinkle
ever
cut
eaten
holds
anything
heat
but
better.
breakfast from Jack's.
They've got a very mediocre burger and good fries.
Okay.
Extremely mediocre.
Just a wildly unimpressive.
Most
not
disappointing
bad, but
fries.
just like most
It's gone.
disappointing fries. Captain D's.
Oh, those are bad.
Captain D's
I
beer
love
batter
Captain
fries
D's
are
fries.
just
I love
They just-
those.
They're terrible.
they're like not fries.
Yeah.
I love
like-
it when you get the
At the bottom of your plate, you get I know a lot of that's the fish crust, but you got the
Yeah.
fry crust and the fish. Oh
That's
man.
awful.
It's
Nate,
just-
mine is going to be Cookout. They have the most overrated fries. People are like, get a burger and fries from Cookout. The fries are always soggy because they don't cook them long enough.
I'm gonna call Cookout a little bit overrated all the way across the board. It's
It's-
like, oh, dude, you get this Cookout tray and you get to choose like 7 different things. Like, okay, you get 1 chicken nugget, 1 onion ring, 3
A
fries, and a corn
triangle
dog.
of
Okay,
quesadilla.
so you need to, I was going to say, you need to change your mind on that because you got a kid coming. So it's going to be great because you can go and for $7, you can get the hamburger combo with a side of a quesadilla and the kid gets the quesadilla to eat in the back. And then you got your meal taken care of.
I remember when it first opened.
I need 2 of those.
when it first opened. I heard so much about it. I'd never been there.
I took a customer there to eat. It was like $11. I didn't even turn it in for an expense report. I just said I was embarrassed. I was like, I'm not putting this in. Like,
I'm good.
have somebody.
I
I mean, you took somebody to lunch for $11. Like,
went there the first 5 days that it was open, and maybe that's part of why I don't care.
Oh,
for
wow.
it, but
Yeah.
got a little burnout factor there.
I can't think of a fry. I don't really like Popeyes because I don't like in Arby's. Popeyes and Arby's.
Oh, Arby's. Arby's definitely an overrated fry.
Hugely.
Highly.
We talked
highly
about that.
Yeah.
All right,
The
hit the
roast
next.
beef though. Oh, let me tell you.
That Meat Mountain. You ever had that yet?
Yes.
I haven't
never
the
had
meat
it.
mountain.
It's
Okay.
where it's-
fantastic.
It's got all the meat on the
Mhm.
menu on one
Now,
sandwich.
both of those things we kind of already discussed, but we were just kind of reiterating and clarifying. This we have not discussed. The
Okay.
best sauce in fast food.
Oh boy.
Best sauce.
It's a toss up for me, Nate.
Yeah.
It's either got to be the spicy ketchup or the Arby sauce.
So
The
just
white Arby's
incredibly,
sauce or the-
incredibly strong.
First one.
What you got going on right here? Yeah,
Um,
hugely strong. But you know, there's
I
there's
gotta
no
take
tied for best.
I gotta take the Whataburger spicy ketchup because I got a jug of it in the refrigerator. I don't have a jug of Arby sauce
Yeah,
in the refrigerator.
I got a jug of it in my fridge too, bud.
So
Let me tell ya.
I gotta go with that. I gotta go with the
Probably about to go find whatever's in my freezer that's fried, cook it, and just
Dip it all in there.
yes,
bathe it.
slather it all in.
And
Yes,
I'm a
spicy
big
ketchup.
sauce guy, so this is tough.
Oh, I love sauce. I'm
you
gonna
are you are a sauce guy.
saucy guy. I'm gonna go. I think Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A is my favorite
Strong.
sauce.
That's a
Favorite
good one.
sauce of all.
strong.
I really like. I like versatility. If you can dip your sandwich and your fries in it, I feel like that's you got to have that. You know
Oh,
what
I
mean?
changed my mind. I changed my mind. It just hit me.
You want Chick-fil-A sauce?
No, just
Okay.
when you said when you can dip your sandwich and you can dip your fries in it.
Okay, what is it?
The hot mustard from McDonald's.
Oh, dude. Unknown.
Oh.
Most people don't even know about it.
The
Hey,
hot mustard from McDonald's.
This is my honorable
phenomenal.
mention. Honorable mention. I'll let Nate do his. Mardi Gras mustard from Popeyes. Mardi Gras mustard.
Never
Don't
met
know
her.
I've had that.
Never heard of her.
Popeyes. Go get it tomorrow, Nate. You'll do it.
All right.
Go ahead.
My barometer here is what sauce am I most excited to open the fridge and realize that I had extra of and kept.
That's a good one. It's a good
And
way.
that's going to be Guthrie's / Zaxby sauce.
Yeah, I love that
I mean,
stuff.
you can put it on your eggs if you want to. Like anything that I eat at
Absolutely
my
anything.
house, I can rip out pizza, sandwiches, chicken, burgers, anything, everything. Smack the Guthrie sauce.
Have you ever tried to make it?
button. No. Honorable mention was not really fast food, but like yum yum sauce, dude, get out of here.
Yeah, you can get yum yum sauce at Panda
Fast
Express,
food.
and they got
Okay,
and it's a drive-through.
Yum yum sauce
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah. And
We'll-
but
we'll
I could
give you
go
that one.
I could go on this one. Milo's let's get real specific. Who's got the best honey mustard?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and theirs is so different.
It's
so
got to be
hungry.
Chick-fil-A because the honey mustard I like the most is not a fast food place. Locally, it's Sniffers. I think they make it homemade in house. I like
Strong
that.
honey mustard with the old corn nuggets.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan of that, but they're not fast foods. They don't count. You mentioned making the Guthrie sauce. And you know, a guy that I work with. Do you ever met Van Riggs that I used to work with over
Sure.
at the
I
other
think
radio
so.
station? He worked at Guthrie's for like 3 years, so he would make it for us at the office because
Ah.
they would make it handmade. So he would, because he said the recipes you read online are not completely accurate. They leave out a couple of steps.
because I could never get it just right.
Yep. So he would make it for us in the kitchen, and we just kept like tubs of it in the back of the kitchen up there at the radio station.
Ugh.
Just dip popcorn in it.
Give me a
We
pimento
We
cheese
actually did. We had a
sandwich at the
popcorn maker. I
Masters.
dipped popcorn in it.
Yeah, dude, you can dip anything in there. Literally,
What?
like I would dip a brownie in sauce.
Why not?
I would drizzle it on my ice cream.
What's your last one? We got 4, right?
Yeah. All right. Last one is best biscuit.
Mm,
Best biscuit in the game.
Hardee's
It is Hardee's. It's by far it's Hardee's.
See, I think that's
or Carl's Jr.
Yeah. The ultimate omelet biscuit from Hardee's is absolutely phenomenal.
Just the actual biscuit, just the biscuit part of the biscuit, the bread. That's
Yes.
what is unbeatable. Can't
Yes.
beat it.
Yeah.
And every biscuit that they have, whether you do the sausage, chicken, country fried steak,
Biscuit
bacon,
and
egg, and
gravy.
cheese, biscuit and gravy,
Oh my
they all
gosh.
slap hard, they all slap good, they all slap right. From mouth to ass.
Yes.
They are
Slap
slapping,
it.
brother.
Oh,
No
yeah.
doubt.
All right, so wait, so let's
We're
now that
unanimous on
dispose
that.
with that. With honorable mentions, Jackson's got a great biscuit.
Jack's does have a great biscuit. It just costs you $9 to buy
Let me
one.
tell you what I had one time. Okay, there's a Bojangles is something down here where we are. Buddy told me, he said, just get the cheddar bow and add the Cajun filet on it. So you get it's like a cheddary melted Cajun filet biscuit, and it's you want to talk about sprinting to the bathroom. That's a good way to get you get the
Another
pipes
honor-
clean in the morning.
Another honorable mention, but it is not a fast food place. Cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster.
Yeah, that's just
Not
that's just so
okay.
out of the realm of what we're
Not-
talking about.
A, not breakfast. B,
He didn't say breakfast. He said
He did.
biscuit.
Now, if
Okay.
we want to talk about the best included appetizers, then we can go
best
down that road. We can
best pre-dinner bread at a
Yes.
restaurant.
yeah, we can
Absolutely
talk about
phenomenal.
Olive Garden versus Red Lobster. We can talk about Carrabba's versus Cracker Barrel. You know, we can have that
I told you with the
conversation.
ketchup. I told you with the ketchup down in my refrigerator. I've also got a pack of the mix that you can make the Red
Yeah, we
Lobster
had
cheddar
those other
biscuits
night.
with.
Yeah.
too.
So good.
Let me tell you, dude.
See, look at you,
They're
and you're
good.
making fun of me, and
Let
you
me
got
tell
them
you,
too.
Just the
in
category,
college,
not the biscuit.
when we would smoke cigarettes
Yeah.
and then make garlic cheddar biscuits. Jeepers creepers, brother. I mean,
You
let
talk
me tell
about
you
living.
that. Just you want to talk about just rubbing that on your face like a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Hey, that's living is what that is.
Yes, it is.
I'm definitely going to eat the frozen
I'm
egg rolls
hungry.
in my fridge right now.
Yeah, I'm going down. I'm going down. I don't know what I'm going to heat up in the air fryer tonight, but I'm about to cook the freezer. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out when we get down there.
Don't
I
sleep
love
on
it.
the Carrabba's bread dipped in the olive oil, little
Mm.
specialty.
Little crushed garlic. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get off this.
Makeout sesh.
We really appreciate this. Episode 211. Y'all have a great weekend. Play some golf. We're gonna try to play some golf. Ben's can't play golf because he's played like 5 rounds of golf this week.
There's
so.
no chance my wife lets me play.
Ben will
Nate,
ne-
I was
Ben
I was
will
out
be
there the
off
other
a
day,
month.
Nate, when you were. Saw your car.
I only didn't text you because I have this mental block that before 10 a.m. you can't play.
It's too late. You've already hurt my feelings. I'm not worried about it.
I
now.
broke it to him. I knew the case.
You did. Clearly, you didn't just like call somebody last minute. You had plans to play with Huddiston.
No, actually, I didn't find out till Kyle and I played on Monday, so I found out Tuesday I was playing Wednesday.
I
This-
found out
I mean,
Wednesday
you gotta
was
understand this. That was the 5th time Ben's played in 4 days. So
Yeah, yeah.
Also-
my wife is not letting me play anymore this weekend. You boys have fun.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife's gonna have a baby any day, so I'm not playing golf either.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna go hit some balls for sure. All right. Hey, y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. It's
I got some
episode
balls for you, Dad.
211 of the Dad Bod Tasty Golf Pod.
Always
Always
trucking my
trucking
balls.
balls.